Okay, good morning again. Granddaddy P back for part two of our analysis of Gomanshi's accuser of the bullying allegations. And we left off where Gomanshi not only terrorizing the school, but she is now frequently ripping off the store nearby. Larceny, I tell you. And there's no adults. Again, let's me back up, and we'll pick up where we left off. Evidently, Gomanshi was so strong and so powerful as a 13-year-old girl in a major city in South Korea that she was able to terrorize an entire school and the surrounding community. And everyone was powerless to do anything about it. So let's continue. So she stole from Alpha, the stationery store, then from a nearby supermarket named Boram Kor. She regularly stole pots, frying pans, instant noodles, beer, and more, boasting about it in class. Why are you stealing frying pans and pots? What for? Instant meals, probably ramyun, cup of noodle type things. Beer, yeah, we have to do that because she's the delinquent, right? And we already know that she admitted at least once drinking as a minor, so we have to throw beer in there and more. Boasting about it in class. In class! Who's in class? Teachers are in class. Adults are in class. And nobody, I repeat, nobody was able to do anything about it. Whoa, this girl is amazing. These were not childhood mistakes, which Gomanshi never used that term anyway. She said a mistake, so one incident of minor drinking. Okay, these were not childhood mistakes. They revealed her utter disregard for others' property and complete lack of guilt for committing crimes. Again, the language. This is written by a kid. Wow. Not a single teacher has come forward. Not a single administrator has come forward. Not a single shop owner or worker has come forward. I do believe in Gomanshi's time during her middle school years. I won't say the years yet because that's important later. But I'm sure. I'm positive. 100% positive that CCTV, closed circuit TV cameras, were there. All of this happened. Nothing. Not a single report. Not a single incident of discipline. Police were never called. Administrators never took action. Teachers never took action. Nobody ever did anything. Because Gomanshi was that tough. My teeth just fell. Sorry. She's 13 and she did this. Oh, here we go. See, this is the kicker. I will have to give you a year's time frame now. At the time, school violence committees were not as active as they are now. We're not talking the 70s or the 80s. We're talking 2008 to 2010. 2008 to 2010. And there were no school violence committees? Give me a break. That is simply their way of trying to cover for the fact that there's no reports. They just told you. They just told you there's no reports. And even teachers were afraid of Go Min-shi and her group. I want you to hear that again. Dan Min-shi was so powerful. As a 13-year-old female, a girl in South Korea. So powerful. Teachers, administrators, students, the principals, the vice principals, all these people were scared to death of Go Min-shi. Wow. Oh my God, what a monster, huh? They were afraid of Go Min-shi and her group. It reached a point where some parents asked teachers to call the police. Disciplinary report, please. Just one. Just one. Just one. Police reports? Just one. Those reports exist. Why not? If she was a criminal and the police were called, there should be at least an interview record, if not an arrest record. Please show it to me. I'm begging you. I'm waiting. Wow. Students who previously performed well academically suffered due to bullying by Go and Kim Ye-sol, with their grades plummeting, and some transferring schools because they couldn't endure the harassment. That's a finger. It's a 1. We're 35 days out. 1. Give me 1. 1. Where is this person? 1. Just 1. The school violence committed by Go severely affected not only our lives, but also the academic performance and future of many other students. Go Min-shi was so powerful at the age of 13 that she was able to destroy the lives of others. This situation, it's a situation now, clearly shows that she's causing harm, even now, to people who support her. Huh? Without knowing the truth. Oh, so I, as a supporter of Go Min-shi, I'm being harmed now. What? Many other classmates also experienced school violence from Go, such as extortion and verbal abuse. Notice, once again, how broad the statement is. How broad. Explain that. Give me instances. Nope, nothing. However, because many of us still live in Daejeon, where Go's friends also run hair salons. Oh, not just Kim Ye-sol or whatever her name was, but all of Go Min-shi's friends in Daejeon run hair salons. It's a hair salon crime family, mind you. Still in existence today, and Go Min-shi is still the don of its crime family. The hair salon crime family. We're afraid of retaliation and have remained silent. They're afraid of the hairdressers, ladies and gentlemen. For 9 years of Go Min-shi's professional and public career. For 9 years. These people have remained silent because they're afraid of the hairdressers. Oh, wow. We also hesitated for a long time due to fear of lawsuits meant to silence victims, media manipulation by her agency and secondary harm from acquaintances. That's a mouthful. They're worried about lawsuits, of course, because what they're saying is BS, and lawsuits are coming if they find you. Media manipulation. Media manipulation. That's funny, because right now we, are manipulating the media against Gominshi. Gominshi just lost an epic drama, which probably would have netted her somewhere in the area of $1 million. Gone over accusations, unproven, uncorroborated. This writer has disappeared. No one, with all this nasty stuff that Gominshi is able to do, no one has come forward. Not a soul. None. Zero. Nobody to corroborate any of this. Okay? However, after seeing posts from others who said things like, she took my money and she was a vicious thug. A vicious thug. And after confirming that a friend still had photos from her underage visits to adult venues and motels, we gathered the courage to post this. Where are these other postings? Where? I've seen none. Where? None. Zero. Show me these postings that these people made. Where? I want to see these pictures in these motels too. Again, we're back to the sleazy slut. Again, you know, the one with the abortions and the motel visits with the boys at 13. At 13. Yeah. They decided to post this. We do not want an apology or compensation from Gominshi. We do not need money earned by stepping on others' dreams through bullying. It's what you're doing. You are bullying. Any public apology she makes after the controversy erupts is just another attempt to continue profiting as a celebrity while silencing victims. You see? Do you see? It's not hard, ladies and gentlemen. Put out an anonymous post and then say, she can't apologize because that would be BS too. Give me a break. We, the victims, have not forgotten the abuse she inflicted since our first year of middle school. Even now in our 30s, it was so horrific that this 13-year-old girl was able to take over school and the surrounding community. Yeah. We remember vividly the threats she made with a fake smile while demanding money, the fear when she tried to act friendly, and the cruel smirks as she orchestrated group bullying. She's an actress, so, yeah, fake smile. Yeah. She orchestrated group bullying. This kid is amazing at 13. I had bullies in school, but nothing like this. This girl is just wow. Wow. Come on, people. Stop distorting the facts for your own benefit by saying things like, I was just a playful kid who drank a few times. She didn't even say that. Wow. If goes selfish, mind you, chooses to lie again, believing the public will be fooled by her shallow excuses, this post will be the beginning. More facts we have yet to reveal will come to light one by one. It's 35 days later. Gominshi has categorically denied all of this nonsense, and her agency is now taking legal action. Come with your evidence, please. One by one, we await you. To advertisers and agency officials, we sincerely ask you to think deeply, not just about short-term gains, but about the long-term consequences of continuing to back someone who has been skilled at deceiving others for years. For years, she's been deceiving everybody because she's an actress. And now she's a famous, popular, successful actress. So she's been deceiving everybody for years, and you never came forward for 9 whole years. Before committing secondary harm under pretext of protecting your artist, ask yourselves, what if this happened to your child? See, now they're telling the agency, don't protect your artist. This is an attempt. This is an attempt to completely destroy the career and the life of Go Min-shi. I don't know why. I don't know who this is, but this is obvious. It's an attempt to completely destroy her. What if your child was a victim of someone like Go? Pretty impossible. Celebrities are public figures with social influence. That's why you did this. If they've harmed others in the past or committed crimes, they must be held accountable and undergo public scrutiny. Even if they didn't do anything, people like you make sure they undergo public scrutiny. Right now, relevant individuals and their acquaintances are still active in Daejeon. They're still active. The crime family is still active, mind you. And victims are too afraid of retaliation to speak up. Go Min-shi is 30 years old. She's a successful actress in Seoul. Yet she's running a crime family of hair salon owners and controlling the city of Daejeon. Amazing. This post is based on consistent testimony from many students who attended Jungri Middle School at the time. Where are they? Listen closely now. Anyone who lived in Daejeon in the early 1990s or worked at Jungri Middle School would be well aware of these incidents. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Anyone who lived in Daejeon in the early 1990s. Go Min-shi is 30. She was born in 1995. She did these horrendous acts before she was born. They don't want a last-minute apology to avoid penalty. If Go generally feels remorse, she should never appear in public again. See, they want to destroy her. While we couldn't include every detail, the friends who continue to associate with Go, who spread fear and hurt others through verbal abuse and threats, should also live the rest of their lives in reflection and without causing further harm. Go Min-shi is still the Don of the Min-shi crime family. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Folks, please, please, go read this whole thing once again to yourself. It's written like a cheap dime store novel. It is so over the top and so insane. The crimes this 13-year-old girl is being accused of committing, and it all happened before she was born. That one right there takes all credibility away from this statement. This is false. These are lies. Somebody has an axe to grind against Go Min-shi. They're jealous. Who knows? There are many, many reasons. Jealousy. Someone's trying to further their career. Could be another agency. Could be just some creep. This is fiction. It's like a fanfic. A negative fanfic or a cheap dime store novel. This is not to be believed, folks. Especially since it all happened in the early 1990s. Before Go Min-shi was born. Thank you for your attention. Hope everybody hears this, sees this, and understands how ridiculous this is and how it's affecting the life of Go Min-shi. What a shame. Granddaddy P, signing out.